There can be trust between us, and not a moment too soon. As we speak, our forces are working with the Republic to end the Revanite threat and take the temple.
In spite of our obvious differences, and the fact we're at war, you were able to inspire a sort of cooperation I never imagined possible. Credit where it's due. You succeeded where Darth Mar and I failed.
But we aren't finished yet. There is one element even our combined militaries will be unable to stop.
Revan.
Given his failure, he'll try to escape, to regroup. That cannot be allowed to happen.
Consider it taken care of.
Well, we made it in good time. Who's ready to teach Revan a lesson? It's been a long time coming. I'm curious to see if the not Revan apparition we saw, Force Ghost, is going to show its head. Or if we're going to be forced to fight whatever this is and nothing more. Only time will tell. It is grand. No, I agree. You deserve something like this too, Void. And I think that that's, once we're done here, what we start working on. Bet we could get the cult to build you something like this. You'll have to pick a planet, though. There's so many of them to choose from.
It's over.
You've been at my heels far too long. I knew the Rishi plan was a long shot, but I had to try. Had to make it legitimate. I needed to lure you in. You were supposed to stay busy on Rishi long enough for me to finish here, but no! You couldn't do that, could you?
No, of course I couldn't. You're not even Revan anyways.
This has all been one big deception, hasn't it? You aren't even the man you claim to be.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I spent 300 years in lockstep with the Emperor's mind. I know what he's become, what he wants. The Emperor must be destroyed completely, or he will return and consume every last living thing. There's no cost too great. If I have to snuff out every life on this world by hand to draw the Emperor out, then so be it!
Did you ever think that while you spend 300 years lockstep with the Emperor, that he did the same to you? And that maybe by doing what you're doing, you're playing right into his hand? No? Well, last chance to give up.
This is your final warning.
Your warnings are meaningless to me. What I've become, you have no hope of stopping. I was a Dark Lord of the Sith. I was the prodigal knight. I was powerful, but I was also weak. Not anymore. Now I'm pure, unburdened. I can finally have revenge on my jailer and save the galaxy doing it. I have the power, and you have nothing!
You are wrong, Revan. She has powerful allies.
Both Sith and Jedi. Allies from all corners of the galaxy.
Shay, Vizsla?
Heard the fight to end all fights was going down. What sorry kind of Mando would I be if I missed out?
You were saying?
I don't care how many of you there are. I won't be denied my destiny. I am Revan!
All right, time to take down Revan. I've been waiting so long for this.
This will be the end of you!
No, Revan, it's going to be the end of you. Or not Revan.
You are sealing the galaxy's fate.
You sealed your own fate, let alone the galaxy's. I don't think you should be worried about.
Let's go, people!
Who is Theron? You're not doing that annoying thing that you like to do when we're fighting, do you?
You cannot deny me!
You will be denied. I'm just more worried about the fact that I think Theron is doing that annoying cheerleader thing in the background. Theron?
I will see you break.
See? More death and destruction, Theron. Less happiness. Okay.
This is my destiny.
If you could stop that, that would be great. Void, are you doing all right? Are you having fun?
I must have my revenge.
Wait, did you just say you must have your revenge? I thought this was about...
Be strong!
Hold on, I thought that this was about protecting the galaxy and all the innocents and so on and so... Put me down!
All!
And now it's about having your revenge? Revan, it's either about your revenge or protecting people. You can't have it both ways. No wonder why you made both a terrible Sith
He
and
is
a...
strong with the Force.
I know, and a terrible Jedi. Could never decide. Is it about you or is it about everybody else? Pick a side, Revan.
You are sealing the...
In defeat.
Had you been successful, had you brought the Emperor back,
She's right, you know. No, not you.
You've been so blinded by your unchecked rage, your thirst for vengeance, that you could not see the truth. Now that your power has subsided, I may finally confront you. I only hope you will listen.
1 second. Spirit figure that I'm assuming is some form of Revan. This was my moment, no one else's.
I was handling this.
And you've done well. When I died, I had come to terms. I was ready to become one with the Force. But I soon realized that was only what part of me wanted.
I cast you out! It was the only way to go on, to remain and finish what we started. You were holding me back.
You think you're stronger this way, but you're not. Neither of us is. We're broken. We can't go on like this.
I won't stop. Not until I conjure the Emperor. I have to face him.
You wanted my return. You did not need to destroy whole fleets or turn a living world barren for that. You only had to point the Empire and Republic to a shared adversary and let them do what they do naturally. Make war. The scores of dead have nourished me. I am awakened, and I bring with me death.
The Emperor was not as strong as he might have been had Revan succeeded. But he was strong enough.
No! He was supposed to face me.
You're too weak. You won't last.
If we unite, what I am, won't it fade? Become diminished?
Dark Lord, even I look in awe at your accelerated rise to power. You did not get where you are today through kindness or moderation. It has served you well. You make a fine example.
I don't know if I'm ready.
You have to be. We have to.
You have found your center.
I have. For the first time in a long time. Thank you for all you've done, and for all you've shown me.
Oh, you're welcome.
Dark days lie ahead. The darkest days. If my error can't be undone, everyone will pay the price. Brace for the worst.
Cam, was I just complimented by Revan on how bloodthirsty I am? And how I don't do things in half measure? Because that's what I think I just heard, was that I make a fine example. And he likes me. I don't know how I feel about that. Amused, more than anything. Very, very amused. Shall we take the shuttle back and see if anybody has anything else to say before we put this all behind us and before I'm sure somebody drags us out to deal with the Immortal Emperor waking up? Because what we really and truly needed was the Emperor out and about, doing what he does best, consuming everything.
So I guess this is goodbye.
I suppose so. It's been an experience, Theron. Be well to yourself.
Yeah, you too, Lana. Try not to get into too much trouble, all right?
We'll speak soon.
She's something, that Lana. One to watch. Or maybe watch out for.
Both. Absolutely both. I have been very impressed by her, though, all things considered.
She's done what's required of her. In fact, I'd say she's gone above and beyond.
Fair enough. You'd know better than me what makes a good Sith. What a ride, huh? If you told me when we met all the ups and downs we go through together, I'd have called you crazy. Maybe I called you crazy anyway, I don't remember anymore. Between all my family fun with Revan and the Grand Master, and then, well, you.
Me? I haven't done anything.
Care to finish that thought?
I won't lie. You've been one of the two real bright spots in all this.
Two?
Well, look, there isn't any easy way to say this, but I mean, we both knew this would have to end eventually. The Republic exonerated me, so I'm back in the fold. And they gave me a new job. A big one.
So I guess my offer from, oh gosh, was it on Manon? To switch sides isn't being taken seriously at all then.
And here I thought I might be able to recruit you into the Empire.
Oh yeah, why not? I'm sure everyone would trust me and never assume I was secretly working for my own mother. Soon as we rejoin the fleet and make the jump to lightspeed, that's it. No more truce. You and I, we probably won't exchange another word ever again.
You know, I don't think I ever thought that far ahead. And about that happening, but I guess you're right.
Who needs words?
Next time you got a fight that juicy, you know how to reach me.
Good luck, you two.
Going somewhere?
We're headed back to Rishi.
Jakaro, I thought you hated that place.
Jakaro wishes to whip those sorry Raiders Cove pirates into shape. He sees a real opportunity there.
Well, best of luck then.
You'll have your work cut out for you. As invaluable as you've been helping us, I'm not too worried.
Jakaro thanks you for your kind words. What? Oh, you know I hate it there. That's why we're going, isn't it? Just to torture me.
Darth Maul, you wanted a word?
We suffered many casualties upon the Emperor's return, though nothing insurmountable. Nothing compared to what we would have endured had the Revanites been successful. You are to be commended, of course, but it was Lana Beniko's guile and intellect that made your participation at all possible. That is why I have placed Lana in charge of Sith intelligence.
Oh, that's a brilliant move. I think that will work out spectacularly.
I can't think of a better choice.
Thank you, my lord.
That will be all for now. The Empire grows ever stronger. The mining of Isotope 5 has bolstered our energy independence, and we're free from concern over the threat of Revan and his followers.
That's only part of the story.
Yes, our momentary truce is over. We remain at war with an emboldened republic, and we still have countless enemies, both seen and unseen. Political deceit is to be expected, but we have had a full-blown traitor in our midst. Darth Arcus has fostered a new level of mistrust among us. You sought to destroy the Revanites. Of all the Dark Council, the only one I can genuinely trust is you, Darth Nox.
Well, Mar, I am flattered.
That is kind of you to say, Darth Mar.
It is not idle flattery, it is a fact, one that should give you pause. The Empire is whole once more. It grows and strengthens. Our obstacles are severe, but they are known to us. The galaxy is ours to grasp. Let us reach!
No, I don't care. Revoke their access, all of them, now!
Lana, what's going on? Where are you?
Dark Lord, I realize how informal this must seem, but time is short. Our former Emperor, Vishad, I don't care what they tell you. Assume they're lying and deal with them. He's here. Vishad's presence. Here on Ziost. He's taking over this outpost, controlling soldiers and Sith, using them to murder anyone he can.
Are you saying that the Emperor's there? He's killing everything and everyone, and I'm missing out on the party? I'll be there as soon as possible.
Hold them off. I'm on my way.
Good, thank you. I'm sending coordinates. We'll hold this bunker as long as we can, but you must hurry or...
Lana, can you read me? Lana? Ziost.
This should be where we're meeting Lana, no? All we found so far is deranged people? Looks like the Emperor's work, if I had to guess.
Show yourself.
I had foreseen your arrival, but I didn't believe it.
I thought, after bearing witness to my rebirth on the Yavin moon, why? Why would you stand in the face of certain death?
You're far from stupid, I know that much. Overly ambitious, perhaps. Well, regardless, I do hope you find your time on Ziost enlightening. You'll bear witness to a world's end if you survive long enough.
A world's end. How thoroughly dramatic. Something I was absolutely anticipating from the Emperor. I love this. So, you're taking over. Is it just anybody, I'd imagine? I'd imagine a Force-sensitive person, though. It would be easier. Did you ask me why I showed up for certain death? But you were the Emperor. How do you not know why a Sith would show up for certain death? That makes no sense. Do you think any of us were born with self-preservation? That's the complete antithesis of what a Sith is. We go in, we murder things, and then we find situations where we are in almost certain death, and we enjoy it. Cam, this is all terribly confusing. in some ways. In others, laughable.
He's gone. I can finally...
More of you already? I suppose I should be flattered.
So you've arrived. Good. There's much to be done.
I'm ready when you are. Wait, why aren't you possessed?
I couldn't help but notice you're not one of Vishit's puppets.
I've been preparing my mental defenses ever since Yavin 4. Still, resistance hasn't been easy. The Jedi you fought belong to the 6th Line. SIS commandos who follow their own addendum to the Jedi Code, hence the name.
There is no contemplation. There is only duty. A great point of view, so long as they're working for you. Pardon the interruption. I sent a probe droid to look into that crash shuttle, Minister Beniko. It's empty.
This is Agent Rain Kovac. He's been something of a rising star in Sith intelligence here on Ziost.
A rising star. Interesting. You mentioned a shuttle?
Okay, fine. Tell me about this crashed shuttle.
We believe Theron Shan attempted to slip onto Ziost unnoticed and was shot down. He's the one responsible for the Jedi presence here.
The 6th Line arrived when Vitiate started making moves. It's not clear yet how Agent Shaw knew to send them, but we do know he's responsible.
As you've witnessed, Vitiate is taking hold of an increasing number of soldiers and Sith. His goal continues to be the accumulation of power. Agent.
The dark side is strong on Ziost. Using the outpost's resources, our former Emperor can massacre the defenseless to fuel him. The more powerful he becomes, the more people he can control. He will keep on killing until nothing's left.
Yes, I'm on my way. I'm needed everywhere all at once. I've already lingered too long. Agent Kovac has a plan to help stem the bloodshed.
It's an honor, my lord. Here's what I have in mind. The outpost armory is wide open right now. It's where the possessed have been getting their firepower. It needs to be placed on lockdown.
Possibly. We need to think bigger than that, though.
That won't be enough to stop him.
No, it won't. But we have to start somewhere. I'll go out ahead. Be your eyes and ears.
Does anyone else think the good Agent Kovac is a little too smooth and a little too prepared, all things considered? A rising star in Sith intelligence. Oh, we know what that means. He's a dirty, rotten liar. I mean, everybody that works for intelligence is a dirty, rotten liar. But he's a special kind of dirty, rotten liar. Yes, I agree. He's somebody that needs to be watched very carefully, lest he makes our life more difficult. Oh, look it! The Emperor brought me people. This is delightful. I was worried I wouldn't get to play as much. So Vitiate is, what, trying to reamass all of his power, and he's going to use Ziost to do it? Interesting place to pick Ziost. I know they said it's strong, yes, on the dark side of the Force, but still, nonetheless, an interesting place to be. Interesting that he didn't touch one of his big worlds. Imagine if he had done this on Roman Kos. Not granted, I don't think if he had done it, he would have succeeded in the same way he will potentially here if we don't stop him. Roman Kos is too big. So is Korriban. Do you feel like there's something more at play here than meets the eye? Because I certainly do. I see. The agent has shown up now that we've dealt with all the bodies. What do you have to report?
You sure cleared a path out there. That's good. But it's bad, too. Each time a pawn's killed, Vitiate gets a little bit stronger. Not as much as when they kill, but Well, that's what Minister Benico says, anyway.
So we have to stop them without killing them.
Or we destroy Vitiate. Not that anyone seems to know how to do that.
Agent, company.
Almost there. Master Soro, the 6th Line Commander.
I like this one. Strong-willed. Not that it will save her, or anyone on this world.
How about you give my will a try? I think you and I would have a lot of fun playing together.
If it's a challenge you want, then try possessing me, Vitiate.
No, I don't see the point. I would much prefer to watch you fail without any help from me. When this world turns to red and you choke on torrents of blood, remember that this was your chance to flee. A chance I gave!
There is no contemplation. There is only duty.
We're wasting time here. The armory's safe. You go ahead. I'll be close behind.